spaghetti soldiers. It's officially September, which means spaghetti straps are out and sleeves are in. You know what else is in? Sweat, because it's still like 23 degrees today, but I refuse to be crowed. It is September. I went to the Halloween store and I bought a mermaid skeleton and vampire fangs. It's spooky season, bitch. I'm so hot, I'm already regretting this, but no, I will persevere and maybe perspire. Ooh, the fall lineup of books has just begun to come out, and can I say there are already some winners on that list. Haven't even gotten my hands on some of them, and they're winners in my book. I am so excited. So as I did, I like picked up a couple things, and that turned into a heckin' lot of books. Some of them haven't even arrived yet, but I'm gonna do a little book haul, little book haul with the books that I have gotten in the mail so far. I'm very excited about, and I just feel like I'm setting myself up for a good September reading list. Ooh, I can't even, there's some shiny things, there's just a whole stack. Let's get into it. This first one is absolutely perfect for spooky season because I picked up Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia. Gods of Jade and Shadow was a great book that dealt with a main character getting to know the god of death. Wow, what a great debut, honestly, stunning. Mexican Gothic is her second book, which is a Mexican Gothic that all of my word nerds yelled at me for when they first got it. They were so on me about, this is gonna blow your mind, it's such a thriller, it's such a mindfuck, it's weird, it's creepy. Apparently there's something weird about mushrooms. With a recommendation like that and a cover like this, there was no way that I wasn't going to pick this up. So I'm like, I don't know, 3 chapters in so far. I gotta say, it's given me some spooky vibes, but I'm not quite sure if I'm like ready to fully dive into the Halloween mindset yet, despite the fact that I did spend a very long time in Spirit of Halloween yesterday. So I might read this now, might wait a little bit on it, I don't know, but this time at least I can tell myself that I'm waiting on it on purpose, not just because I forgot it existed. Another one I just got that is also very spooky season appropriate is Hera the Ninth, which is lesbian necromancers in space, the sequel. Gideon the Ninth being the first in this duology. This was like a space competition, sapphic romance, sci-fi, but also fantasy, necromancer, bone magic book, and I really loved it. Gideon is just a little sass bucket if there ever was one, and Harrow, after the end of this book, Harrowhawk, girl, you got some explaining to do. Lots of action, very bloody. I am extraordinarily excited about this, especially since one of my other friends already read it and also flipped out at me. Also, based on this cover photo, I could very easily cosplay as Gideon, so if anybody wants to be my hero, let me know. It'll be real fun. Then we have this one, which like, ooh, I made eye contact with this on the internet and it spoke to me. I swear it sparkled right off screen. It was like, Rachel, add me to your cart. I know you already have like $100 worth of books in your cart, but you're gonna want me too. And I'm like, oh girl, I do want you. Because Star Daughter, oh dear, I did not even look at who wrote this. Shweta Thakror. My god. That's it, there's the video, we're done. Oh my god, we have a girl who is literally part star, and then her celestial family calls her to the heavens and she ends up being this like human, what's the word when like the gods choose somebody to be their like chosen person that like they can possess over time? Something like that. She's the star human thing in this competition, and to help her human father, she agrees to be the tribute to this competition that will determine who rules the heavens, and like, I see it, I need it, I want it, I got it. Let's switch from fantasy to sci-fi, and this is another book that's been like putting the moves on me for a little while, trying to hold myself back for it, but then I saw it on sale at a book discount place, so I obviously picked it up right then and there because the siren song finally caught up with me and I can no longer resist. So I finally picked up The City in the Middle of the Night by Charlie Jane Anders. My friend Allie highly recommended this book, and if I trust anything about her, it's her book choices. When I heard about this book, I was honestly a little put out because this has a plotline about a planet that does not spin like Earth does. So you have one side in perpetual sunlight and one side in perpetual darkness, and the only space that's habitable is this very thin ring around the planet. And that is a book idea that I had when I was like 12 years old, and I'm like, oh, I could have had my chance, but someone already took it. I mean, to be honest, I'm pretty sure Charlie Jane Anders is gonna do a much better job of that storyline than I ever could have anyways. I mean, it's just perfect. It's like an alien Romeo and Juliet in space about someone from the dark side and someone from the light side meeting each other and falling in love and figuring out that the government's been lying to them, and like, who doesn't love some of that? Also very shiny. Also, I love a good long title. Like, snaps for this book, truly. And I love the tagline for this next book so much, which is, the stage is set, God damn it. The stage is set, the spectacle awaits, and that is Where Dreams Descend by Janela Angeles. You didn't have to try very hard to get me to buy this book. First of all, magical circus books. Done. Instant buy. We have the Star, the Master, and the Magician, which are all people entangled in this dark magical circus, and what secrets are going to be revealed. This sounds wonderful. It sounds perfect. It sounds very fall appropriate, because I do love me a magic circus in the winter months. Not sure why. Not sure magical circuses aren't a very summer book, you know? Doesn't feel very summery. Then, my girl Melissa over at Raincoast sent me some very nice books, and 2 of them come out in September, and I'm really freaking excited about it. So thank you so much to Raincoast for these advanced copies, one of them being Fable by Adrian Young. Look, it's me! Hold on, let's do... Oh, that's slightly terrifying. Alright, we'll Photoshop that. This book was comped to magical black sails, and like, if anything is comped to black sails, I'm gonna buy it. I was just talking about this with my friend, how there's a bunch of pirate books that came out last year or the year before, and like, none of them were that good, fight me, but I'm wanting that, you know? I want the magical seafaring folk. This is about a girl named Fable who was dropped off on an island by her father and was like, alright, see ya, bye, and then just had to survive, and now she's like, teamed up with somebody to go find her father and like take revenge, but then his shady dealings catch up with her. So it's like adventure with pirates and magic and like redhead character who looks like me. It's gonna be great, I just know it. Oh my god, just look in her eye. There's a ship in her eye. That is so cool! And another book in that lovely package was a new thriller that I'm intrigued about. Don't read a lot of thrillers, don't read a lot of contemporaries, but this one seems to be right up my alley, and that is Even If We Break by Mariki Nivkamp. Now, because this is an advanced copy, it doesn't have a real cover on it, but it does say 5 friends go to a cabin, 4 of them are hiding secrets, 3 years of history behind them, 2 are doomed from the start, 1 person wants to end this, no one is safe. Are you ready to play? Oh, I just got chills! There's a big resurgence of young adult thriller. Like, we kind of think I started with, like, One of Us is Lying, then there's, like, Burn Our Bodies Down, They Wish They Were Us, Girl's Guide to Murder, I think is one of them. So it's like, ooh, what does this say about society that, like, now young people are really into murdering people? I don't know, but it seems to be entertaining. Then there are 2 that I ordered that are not here yet, and I was going to wait to film this video until they were here, but I was too impatient and wanted to show off this shirt and had some extra time today, so today it is. But one of them that I got that should be in very soon is Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas. I am so excited for this book. First of all, it is a fully Latinx cast and there's a trans character in him, and Aiden Thomas is also like adorable and has just been going on all these Instagram things talking about this book, and it just sounds so good. And it's about this guy who like resurrects a ghost and resurrects the wrong ghost, and then that ghost and him fall in love, which is like all I want in like a nice, fun, fall, Halloween YA book. Like, I'm not saying that I would fall in love with a ghost. I'm not saying that I wouldn't go to a cemetery dressed in my Victorian morning gown and with like black lipstick and like a nice fluffy parasol being like, oh man, I hope there's no ghosts around of cute boys or girls or non-binary folk in this cemetery, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, I happen to have these beautiful roses and no one to give them to. To me, this is like if Ghost Adventures was also a dating sim, you know? So it's fun. And the other book that I ordered is this very beautiful copy of As the Shadow Rises by Katie Rose Poole. This is a sequel to There Will Come a Darkness. This is not the actual cover. This is an advanced copy that I got last year, which this was smart of them. They got me hooked for free. And they're like, you gotta buy the sequel. And I'm like, oh, after I'm already invested? So yes, I fell in love with these characters so much that I ended up buying the sequel. But, ooh, after the end of this book, this one's gonna be pretty bombastic, I can tell. The first book handled a large cast really well, and it was all about chosen ones, and who really is a chosen one? How can you tell what a chosen one really is? And the way that society treats you when they maybe think that you're the chosen one, or they think that you're meant to rule, or what have you. And all those kind of morally gray questions just really get me, you know? So I'm patiently awaiting both of those books to show up, which they could show up tomorrow, like they're supposed to, based on my tracking information, or they could show up in like 2 weeks. We don't know. But I'm not gonna put any other added pressure on the delightful male people that come and bring me my packages. They are hardworking citizens, and I love all of you, even if you deliver my stuff late. I have all these other books to read in the meantime. So there you have it. There's like a pre-fall, pre-school starting, pre-cold weather type of fall haul. And there's an awful lot of them. Now that school is starting again, I'm gonna have less free time than I did before. But you know what? That's never stopped me from enjoying a good 500 pages now and then. Please leave down below some of your most anticipated books for the upcoming fall, because again, these are only the ones I bought like right now, and like only the ones for September. October, whole new game. Oh, and by October, I'm gonna be feeling real spoopy, because right now it's just like, I feel it, you know, like I see it coming. It's like winter is coming. I mean, I guess it's sort of... Rachel, do you know how seasons work? Fall is coming. Fall has almost arrived and I'm here for it. You know where to click to like the video. You know where to click to subscribe. I hope you guys are all having a nice day wherever you are, and I will see you all next week. Bye!